Yeah, I've seen quite a number of cases where you see a lot of people ask what kind of product can they use for their hair, or maybe you see a viral product that hair almost everybody is using, yeah, and as an individual you also want to, maybe you haven't tried that particular product, you also want to try it just because it is viral, and maybe you see everybody using that same product. Yeah, so but in this video I'll be letting you know how you can choose or select or find a product that is good for your hair. Yeah, so stay tuned and watch this video to the end. Yeah, it's your girl Rachel here, and have come to tell you how you can choose and you can find and how you can select a good product that will work for your hair. So come along with me. Yeah, so guys, I would like to start with, because if you want to pick a product, you can't just go ahead and pick a product without knowing what you want to use this product to do or how well this product will work for you. Yeah, so but before that, you need to know some things about your hair that you are seeking to purchase a product for. So first thing is to know your type of hair. Yeah, so we have the straight hair, we have coily hairs, we have the wavy hair. Yeah, we have the wavy hair. So like I said, the straight hair, the wavy hair, and the coily hair. The next thing is your hair texture. You need to know the texture of your hair, because all this helps you to pick the best product for you. Yeah, and so as individual we have different types of hair and we have different textures of hair, so you need to be careful of your product you're choosing. Yeah, so what are the texture of our hair? The texture of your hair is the strands, how the strands of your hair looks. How can you know this? Most times when you wash your hair, just allow this your hair to what, to dry itself. Yeah, you don't need to apply any product or anything. Yeah, just wash your hair and allow the hair to dry itself, and then watch how your strands of hair look, and you can then be able to know the texture of your hair. Yeah, the pattern and the shape of your hair strands will let you know what texture of your hair is. Yeah, so I've talked about the hair type and the hair texture. So right now I'll be going into hair porosity. Yeah, so hair porosity is just the ability of your hair to absorb moisture. Yeah, so this is just how your hair absorbs moisture. Yeah, so, and we have the high porosity, we have the medium porosity, and we have the low porosity. So briefly I will just talk about these different categories of the hair porosity. So the high porosity is in the case of your hair. Yeah, your hair absorbs a lot of moisture. So for high porosity, it absorbs hair products, or moisture so fast. Yeah, it absorbs hair products so fast, like quickly it absorbs hair products. Yeah, and another thing is that when you do this hair experiment, put a water in a cup, and you put a strand of your hair, one or two strands of your hair, and you put it in the water. When it goes to the bottom of the water of the cup, then it shows that you have a high porosity hair. Yeah, so that's for high porosity. Yeah, so, and that shows how quickly your hair also absorbs moisture. Yeah, so for the medium porosity, your hair is in between the high and the low. What do I mean by that? So it absorbs moisture, or maybe your hair product. Yeah, it absorbs it, not in a faster way and not in a slower way. It's just in the borderline, just neutral. Yeah, so in the experiment form, when you put your hair strands in a cup of water, and you expect it to maybe not float towards the bottom, yeah, like to the bottom, to the extreme part of the cup, but then float in between. Yeah, not at the top and not below. So then you can say you have a medium hair porosity. But for a low hair porosity, definitely that is the hair floats at the top. It doesn't sink down or to the, so the hair just floats at the top. Yeah, and then it doesn't really absorb moisture so quickly. Yeah, it takes a lot of, a lot of time for it to really absorb. So talking about the hair density, yeah, so another thing is the hair density, which is also the thickness of your hair. Yeah, so we have the thin hair density, we have the medium hair density, and we have the coarse or the thick hair density. Yeah, so the density of your hair affects, the way it reacts to certain products, yeah, to hair products, and also it affects the way you style your hair, yeah, how it holds styles. So that's just what the hair density is all about. Yeah, talks about the thickness of your hair. Yeah, so you can have a thin hair, you can have a medium, yeah, and you can have a coarse hair. Yeah, so all of this is what you should look into before going to select a product for your hair. Yeah, and the last but not the least I will be talking about is the scalp. Yeah, your scalp. Yeah, so how does it affect your hair growth, or maybe you picking a product? Of course, it's one of the key factors even before you make a move to go purchase a product. So you need to know your kind of scalp. Yeah, some people have a very soft scalp, very fragile and very sensitive scalp. So you need to know the kind of product you need to use for your scalp. Yeah, even if it's okay for your hair, but your scalp also is very important to be taken care of. So the scalp, yeah, some have a oily scalp and some have a flaky scalp, and maybe some other persons might have these both. You need to know all of this before you go get that product for your hair. Yeah, so, and maybe you also need to get a consultation before you finally go to pick a product for your hair, because whatever product you use on your hair determine the outcome of your hair growth. Yeah, of course, your time, your dedication, your hair care routine, all of this determines your hair growth. But even when you use a wrong product and your time, every other thing is 100%, you're definitely not going to have a good hair. Yeah, your hair won't come out beautiful. So when you have a good product, which is combined with the time you dedicate for your hair care routine, and every other thing, then definitely you are going to have a very beautiful and good looking hair. Yeah, so all of this, you have to consider all of these things that I've listed, which are your hair type, your hair texture, the hair density, your hair porosity, and the scalp. Yeah, your scalp. Yeah, before you go and pick that product. And this will definitely help you to select the best kind of product for your hair, because most of these products, they have the type of hair you use it for, and in their ingredients and all of that things, you can see in their instructions, you can read the type of hair that you can use the products for. But when you don't know all of this, then definitely you're going to pick the wrong product for your hair. So I hope I've been able to say one or two things that would help you to achieve that hair goal for this year 2024 and henceforth, and you definitely have a good hair growth and good hair care routine. And one thing is a good hair care product. Yeah, so all your efforts would not be in vain. Yeah, so guys, thank you. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If so, please kindly subscribe to my channel and like, share, and comment. And maybe if you have any other thing you want me to discuss or talk about, yeah, so you can drop that in the comment box, and definitely I would drop a video on it and talk about it. Yeah, thank you for your time, and once again, please subscribe to my channel and have a wonderful day. Bye.